She bad, her name is Kimmy. She got her own, she a boss chick. On the way to the top, ain't going back, no, no, no. Life is skinny.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, if you don't know me, my name is Kimberly and this is Life as Kimmy. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the process to come to Canada going through school from Jamaica. Yes, so I'm going to be telling you guys about the entire process, all the steps that I took and everything that I had to get done in order to come here to go to school. So before we get into the video though, if you haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video. Also, please to like, comment, share this video too. So let's get into the video. Okay, so step one, the first thing you have to do is pick which province you want to go in. You want to live, that's where you want to stay. You pick the province and you look for colleges and stuff that you're interested in. So I wanted to do early childhood, and my family is still living in Nova Scotia, so that's what I choose. I choose 2 colleges in Nova Scotia that's close to my family, and I apply for them. After applying for school, and you get the acceptance letter, so this is step 2. After receiving the acceptance letter, you would then apply for your study visa. Yes, when you apply for your study visa or study permit, study visa and study permit, you're not going to get them in Jamaica. However, the process starts there. To start the study permit, you will need to do a biometrics at VAC, as in VA, medical, and IRCC approved location. So this medical is not done at any medical center. You have to find the specific one to get it done. Now, if you're living in Kingston, I did mine at Oxford Road Medical Center. That's where I did mine. And the cost for that, I paid $15,000 Jamaican to do that. That's just the medical part of it. The fourth thing, you will need to show proof of finance. So for an international student, the school fee is around $18,000 Canadian. So you would have to show proof that you can pay your school fee, that you can afford to, if you're gonna rent somewhere, you can afford to take care of yourself while going to school. You have to show proof for that. So if you're getting sponsor, like for example, my parents, they sponsored me, so they paid my school fee, but I still had to show a certain amount of money in my bank account, being that I was coming here with my child. I had to show that I could afford to, because the plan is to come here, get a job, and kind of build on what you have already. So I had to show money in my account that I can afford to take care of my child, at least for a period of time until I get a job and all of that. So I had to show that. And my family had to show their proof of finance that they were going to use to sponsor me. The fifth thing is the school that you applied for and the school that you got the acceptance letter for, they would like for you to pay half of the school fee before you can begin any classes. So half of my school fee had to be paid in full before I could start any of my classes. I had to do the online the online courses, because at the time COVID was out and about, and I did not get to come in time to Canada to start the physical classes, which I would have preferred, but I didn't get to do that. So I started school in October of 2021, and I was doing my online classes in Jamaica. And at that time, Canada was 2 hours ahead of Jamaica. So I had to, you know, get up earlier than expected to get to do my lessons and all of that before I could come here to start my practicum placements and all of that. So you have different choices, different options to choose from. I had to do that because of COVID, and I didn't get to come in time to start the physical classes. But yes, so the finance is a must, because if you don't have the money to show, they're not going to make you come into them country. You have to show the money so you can afford to go to school and to buy food, pay for living, all of those stuff. The next thing is, after submitting all the documents, you would get an approved letter. So after you send in all the documents, upload all the documents to, this is like you're applying for, if you have applied for a visa before, there's certain requirements. So after submitting all the requirements, you get an approved letter. And then they will then request your passport. So you would have to take your passport to the biometric place in order for them to put the study, the visa, the study visa in it and stamp it. And then the next thing is bring the approved letter to the airport when you are traveling. I don't know if right now they're still doing the COVID thing. I don't think they're doing the COVID thing down there now. But what happened to me was, I was supposed to leave, say, the November, and the first week of November, and Amelia got tested positive for COVID, so we didn't get to leave until 2 weeks after. So it's like going to the airport, you don't know what is going to happen, because the COVID test has to be done within 48 hours of you traveling. So our flight was booked for like the Monday, and we went and do the COVID test the Saturday, and then we get the letter saying that Amelia had COVID the Sunday, so we couldn't travel the Monday. I had to cancel the flight and all of that. And if anyone ever traveled to Nova Scotia, it's like an hour from Toronto. So I have to take 2 planes. So one from Jamaica to Toronto, one from Toronto to here. And I think, well, some other places farther than that. But yes, that was my traveling experience. I had to take 2 planes, one from Jamaica to Toronto, one from Toronto to Nova Scotia. You will get the study permit at the airport in Canada. So the study permit, and I had to get a study permit for Amelia also in order for her to go to school. Now, if you apply for school and school is for 3 years, that's the amount of time you're going to get into your passport on the visa. That's the amount of time they're going to put in it, because the expectation is for you to do school, finish school, and go back home. No, who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. So they gave me the exact timing for me to finish school, and I think 3 months extra to figure out what is it that you want to do. So because of that, Amelia got the same thing. No, Amelia got more time in her passport than me, being that she have family here and everything, and she's coming with me. But for school, for the study permit, they gave her the exact year, or the exact months that was in my passport for the visa. They gave us the exact time so she could go to school. So if you're coming here with your child is going to need a study permit also. So I had to get a study permit, When you reach into Toronto, that's where you would get the study permit and the work permit. You have to ensure that when looking at the document, it is saying that if you're in early childhood, it is saying that you can work with kids. Because if it is not saying that, you won't be able to go on your practicum placements, and you won't be able to work. If it doesn't say that, like in the field that you're studying, you wouldn't be able to work in the field. And then that is going to take a long time to be resolved. So when collecting your documents, ensure that you read it over and you explain to them that you're doing early childhood and you have to work with kids. You have to be around kids so they can edit that and fix it, because that's what happened to me. I read the paper though because my mom told me that, listen, read over the documents, and I got it sorted out at that time. So you get the study permit and the work permit in Canada when you reach here in Toronto at the immigration office in the airport. That's where you get the documents. So yes, so that is the process. And then when you come, you try not to live with family for too long. You know, you just sometimes you have to kiss ass before you can kick it. But if you can kick it faster than you kiss it, that would be nice. Move say all of that. But yeah, that's the process. It sounds simple, but it kind of have a lot of money spending and a lot of determination, but you figure it out. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Life is skinny.